time I won't. Forever, 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 yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Hustle Williams. I've done $500,000 in sales in the last year doing eBay dropshipping. I'm back at it again. We're building another eBay manual dropshipping store up to $20,000. We're currently at $15,000 in sales. I'll show you guys in a second. 14,700 to be exact. We're almost at 15,000. The goal is to get to 20,000 to 30,000. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about discounted gift cards, but I just wanted to give you guys the heads up. If you guys can, click on that subscribe button. I'm going to be dropping all tons of nuggets that are going to help you take your dropshipping game to the next level and increase your profit margins, as well as teach you guys all the tips and tricks that I use to keep my businesses floating and make extra money on the side, okay? If you guys can, just hit that subscribe button. That'd be awesome. We're up to 675 subscribers. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so we are going to take a look at my eBay account first. So as I said before, I'm now up to 14,700 in sales in the last 31 days, which is phenomenal. I couldn't ask for more. This is my eBay manual dropshipping store. Now, when I say manual, it's not 100% manual. It has its SKU grid. I now have spot and paste, and those are the only two softwares that I'm using right now. All right, so with that being said, those it's semi-manual right now, but we call it manual dropshipping. SKU Grid does not connect to the API, nor the spot and paste. They're two phenomenal programs, and they help me make my dropshipping game that much better. I have literally less than, as you can see right here, I have 61 active items currently. So that is it, and I'm doing 14,776 in sales. We are hoping to break about 20K in the next few days. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, like, this is not impossible. And as you can see, like, I'm killing it right now. I'm gonna keep continuing to kill it and just keep you guys along with this on this journey. So now let's get into it and talk about discounted gift cards, where I go for them, why I go for them, and why I love them. All right, so this is Card Bazar. Card Bazar is a discount gift card buying service. Now, why they are so special is because they don't use the normal ways of buying discounted gift cards. This discount gift card website actually sells discounted gift cards at 10% and 6.5%. Now, there's a catch to this, and you need to be aware of it. The 10% is only when you buy it with Bitcoin or some other types of cryptocurrencies such as Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. That seems easier than it is to do, and I'll break it down in a minute. Now, you can also use an ACH bank transfer to also buy the cryptocurrency at a 6.5%. That is the easiest way to do it, and the way I recommend in the beginning when you're starting with smaller amounts of money. Okay, so with that being said, let's go over some of the cons first before we go over some of the pros with using discounted gift cards. Now, when you're buying discounted gift cards, there's a few things that you need to look out for. When you're buying these discounted gift cards, you can run into a couple of problems. One being fraudulent cards. When I say fraudulent cards, you can get sold cards that say they have money on them, but they've already been spent and they actually have no money on them. Does it happen? It does happen. Has it happened to me? Of course it has. Will it happen to you? There's a slight chance it may, but don't think that it's not going to happen to you, because anything's possible. All right, there's ways around this. Other things that can happen. Another con that can happen when buying discounted gift cards is your account on whatever site you're using. Let's say it's Walmart, let's say it is Home Depot, can get flagged. And what I mean by that is, like, they could say, hey, this guy is using constant gift cards. We may need to reevaluate this account, either lock it down or see what's going on with this because it looks suspicious. Does it happen? It does. Can it happen to you? It can. Has it happened to me? Fortunately, no, it has not happened yet. But will it happen? I'm planning on it. There's a good chance it will happen, because whatever can go wrong will go wrong. So you need to know about it, okay? With that being said, What would you do if you were in that situation where one of your accounts got locked out? Okay, you're not going to freak out. The next thing you can do is create another one. Come up with a game plan to get yourself out of these messes when they do happen, because they will happen, okay? So those are some of the situations that you can run into when buying discounted gift cards. Another situation, which I've been recently learning, is that when you deposit money into these discount gift card sites, you cannot withdraw it back. Now, what happens sometimes is you'll put in a fill order and only a certain amount of that fill order will get filled. So for instance, if you put in a fill order or you're buying discounted gift cards and you want to spend $200 and you specifically type that in, maybe 155 will get used or 165. And what happens is that extra 45 is not available to use because you have a minimum fill order of $50, okay? And this can happen. So you need to realize that money's in there and it can be used for future purchases, but up until you hit the $50 mark, you cannot move that money. All right, those are some of the issues that you can have when buying discounted gift cards. Some of the pros now, let's break this down. Some of the pros that can happen are when you're buying discounted gift cards, in case you forgot to collect sales tax at one of your states or it's sold to a state that you did not get tax exempt from, you now made up for that difference. So in case it's like a 7.5 to 8.5% loss, you can make it up with the 10% or break even with the 6.5% discount. Okay, and if you are selling at low profit margins or medium profit margins and you would like to increase your profit margins, that's another reason why you would want to get discounted gift cards, because now you can hit 6.5% or 10%, okay? That's also another reason. Number 3, and this is why I guided you to this website in particular, in case you get a fraudulent card and you contact Card Bazar in the allotted time. So if you buy a 24-hour discounted gift card and you contact them in the allotted time, they will refund you. That is probably the biggest advantage of using this website and why it is less sketchy. When I say it's still kind of sketchy buying discounted gift cards, but it's not 100% totally sketchy, because you can actually get refunded if you happen to get a discounted gift card that doesn't work. Okay, as long as you contact them in the allotted time. Has it happened to me? Yes, it has. Does it suck? Of course it does. But did I freak out for a second and then I figured out a solution? And what I did, I read the FAQ section, which is located on their website. It's not hard to get to. And what you do is you go in and you can contact them within the allotted time and say, hey, I have an issue. All the other cards worked except for this one, okay? So that's what I mean by that. So without further ado, let's break this down real quick. I'm not going to go over how to buy the discounted gift cards with Bitcoin in this because it is complicated and it will take a whole video to explain. If you know how to buy cryptocurrency and how to use it, you're one up on the game. If you know how to buy cryptocurrency without accruing any fees, you're 2 up on the game and you know what you're doing. If you know how to deposit money extremely fast into Bitcoin, then you got this in the reps. Those are the 3 issues that you're going to come up with when buying the 10% discounted gift cards, and I'm not going to go over with that this round. I'm going to tell you guys how to do it with the ACH, which is what I prefer, which I'm pretty sure all you guys are going to be starting off with anyways. The ACH method is when you connect it to your bank account so that you can deposit it directly into Card Bazar so that you can use the funds that are deposited into your account to buy the discounted gift cards. Why do I recommend that? Because transferring by ACH, there's no accrues fee. There's no fees accrued, okay? A little dyslexia for you right there. There's no fees accrued when you transfer from ACH, and you're going to get the discount at a 6.5% instead of the 10%. I know it sucks, but there's a lot of fees that are accrued when you try to buy the discounted gift cards with Bitcoin, especially if you don't know what you're doing, okay? I've tried it. I figured out how to do it the right way, but I messed up a lot before I figured out the right way. And I'm throwing this out there so you guys can see what I'm talking about and understand it, okay? So let's move on to the next thing. So let's go in. We're going to go click on buy gift cards. And let that load. All right, in this section right here, these are all their big card services right here, or big card. This is all their gift card services right here. So they offer discounted gift cards for Home Depot, Target, Apple, Walmart, Uber, Exxon, and Shell. And I'm gonna try and click. I know for a fact, I just tried to do this video like a few minutes ago. The Home Depot and I believe the Walmart were out of stock, so I'm gonna try just doing Target right now so I could show you guys like what it looks like and how you go about it. So let's click on Target. Hopefully they have some available. Awesome. Okay. So these are the discounted gift cards, and this is where you can buy them right here. So these are the spend policies, and I'll break it down for you left to right. So the type of gift card is an e-gift. So what that means is it's going to come up with a PIN, and it's also going to come up with a card number that you can copy, and you can use that to purchase your Target items, whatever you need to buy. All right. The value. Sorry about that. The value on this card in particular is over $1,000. The quantity, how many they have left. This little guy right here is if you buy it with ECH or ACH, I'm sorry, check deposit. And this B over here is if you buy it with crypto, okay? As you can see with the crypto, Target goes up to 15%, ACH still killing it. You can get $900 for, or you can get $1,000 for only $900, so 10% off, and they have 5 of these available. All right, now we'll go over the spend policy. So the spend policy is you have 30 days to spend this, and the reason that they have these spend policies is so that they can stop friendly fraud. And what friendly fraud is if somebody gets a hold of this e-gift card number and the PIN and uses it before you in that time frame. So it does happen, it can happen, and you should be aware of it. Oh, sorry. I'm tired, long day of work. So most of the ones that you're going to come across are going to say 24 hours, okay? That's the ones that I've come across, and I like those ones the most. They usually yield about a 10% profit margin, and they're my favorite because you get them, you get done with them, and that's it, okay? So with the spend policy, as long as you use the gift card within the allotted time of the spend policy and you contact one of the people at Bazar, if you're sorry again, if your card is going through some issues or if there's fraudulent activity on your card, you have 30 days according to the spend policy to contact Bazar and let them know like, hey, we got an issue. All right, now let's say you have a 24-hour spend policy. You need to be able to contact Bazar and try to use that card within 24 hours. That's all you have. And if you don't locate it, the issue before then that's a problem with your money. You can't get it back. There's no refund. There's nothing. That money is lost. So you need to be aware of that. That can happen, and it's a problem. Does it happen? Occasionally it will happen. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen, okay? So with that being said, this is how you go and you buy cards. Now, with that, this area doesn't have it, so we're going to go to buy gift cards. Let me see if I can check on Home Depot. All right, so this is Home Depot, and as you can see, sorry, we don't have gift cards available right now. It's okay, this stuff happens, but don't freak out and be like, oh man, I gotta come back next time. No, they got a better thing for that. You can check out our auto tool feature. You don't have to just buy in bulk. You can set it as long as it's a minimum of $50. $50, I believe, is the minimum amount. I can't remember the maximum, but 50 is the minimum, okay? So as long as it's at least $50, you can create a purchase using the checkout our auto tool feature. The auto tool feature will get you the discounted gift card at the rate that you put it in, and you'll be able to use it. So even though there's none available right here and I have no spend policies, no nothing, I can create a autofill generate a autofill for me for at least a minimum of $50, and it'll go and it'll get those gift cards and it'll send them to me, and then I'll be able to use it. I always double check this at least once a day, come back into it, be like, all right, did I get the gift card? It takes about, for most time, I found maybe a day it's taken me to get those gift cards, but that's about it. Other than that, I never had a problem with it. So that's why I recommend this site. Now, let me see if there's any other stuff I want to go over with you guys. This is where you check your e-check accounts and you can see everything in there. These are my gift cards over here. I'm not going to show you guys that. My orders autofill, my balance, and that's about it. So if you guys have any questions, like message me, whatever you got. This is just a quick breakdown. I'm probably going to do another video how to move cryptocurrency and how to buy Bitcoin with how to buy gift cards with Bitcoin, because it's a little time consuming and it takes a little bit of knowledge, and I just want to show you guys how to do that. That'll probably be my next video. I'll do a part 2 of this series, but I wanted to give you guys the heads up and teach you guys how to increase your profit margins at least by 6.5%, because using that ACH is a lot faster, a lot easier, and it's not hard to connect your bank account. They have the whole setup on their website, and I would go over it with you, but there's a lot of details that I just don't want to show on the computer. So I wanted to give you guys all that information. With that said, if I answered all your questions, or if I gave you some tips and pointers, or if you want to know something else, or if you guys got any other information, like send it to me. I know people have been asking about SKU-Grid. I will do a video, but right now I'm just trying to get all the kinks worked out, teach my VA how to do it, and then I'll drop videos about it, okay? I gotta get everything under wraps before I do this. This one I know pretty much to a T right now, so that's why I'm doing this for you guys. And then I will do also a wire transfer video and show you guys how to go throughout all that to buy gift cards with Bitcoin, which gets a little complicated. It's not too crazy, but if you don't know what you're doing, you could wind up like wondering where your money is for a while. All right, guys, thanks again. If you can, hit that subscribe button, show me some love, hit that like button. I appreciate this so much, and take it easy. All right, guys, stay hustling. Peace.